What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today I've got some more NBA news to, of course, be talking about with you guys. Now, again, sorry I'm a little bit late with this news. I've just been extremely busy doing so many things. But basically, for those of you who haven't heard about this, Andre Iguodala has officially signed with the Golden State Warriors, and this is all being reported by Chris Haynes. It is reported he will be returning, I believe, on a veterans minimum, which is a very, very good deal, you know, for him, of course, that he can still be in the NBA, make some money, and, of course, play for the team that he loves in the Golden State Warriors. Again, I predicted this. I said a couple of days ago that they were extremely interested in him and that Iguodala really wants to go back. Like, there was a report a couple of days before this news that said that he had narrowed it down to the Lakers, the Nets, and the Warriors, and I was just like sitting there thinking to myself that there is no way that this guy doesn't return to the Golden State Warriors. Like, no way. I would imagine he'd still own a house in, of course, you know, San Francisco, or really Oakland he might own a house in. I'm not exactly too sure. Either city probably owns one in. And then you look at Brooklyn, you know, I guess he could go there. But hey, Brooklyn aren't retiring his jersey, are they? The Golden State Warriors are. Golden State is his home. And that's where he should have always played for. You know, he's a great player for Steph Curry for so many years. I think the Warriors trading him wasn't exactly the worst thing in the world. They ended up getting rid of his ridiculous contract that he had, which, you know, was still a little bit of a barrier on the Miami Heat. But, you know, I think he still helped out the Miami Heat quite a bit. But Steph Curry, he is going to absolutely enjoy, you know, Andre Iguodala's help so much. Like, both of these guys played together for so long. They won 3 championships together, played in 4 finals together. One of those finals, Andre Iguodala controversially won finals MVP over Steph Curry, which I'm sure a lot of you guys probably remember. And then, you know, of course, you look at all of that, but you also look at the fact that Steph Curry, he has some more help, you know, besides Andre Iguodala. Like, we look at Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, both 2 really good young players that they just brought in. And then, of course, you know, those 2 are great. But then you look at the veterans they just added. Nemanja Bjelica, who is a lethal, you know, 3-point shooting power forward in the NBA. I know he's quite a lot older and he's regressed quite a bit. But he will play small ball, I'm assuming small ball center for the Golden State Warriors. I believe he's about 6'10". So I guess it's not necessarily too small ball. But when you look at this dude, like, is not very good at a rebounder at all. He kind of fits in that, you know, small ball type of role. And then you look at, of course, Otto Porter Jr., who they were able to bring in on the minimum as well, who apparently has wanted to come to Golden State for quite a while. So while the Lakers are having all their fun signing all these veterans like Carmelo Anthony, and the Brooklyn Nets are going out here and signing a couple other players here and there too. Of course, one of the biggest signings in free agency, well, they were able actually to get Patty Mills, who is literally like the greatest player ever in the Olympics. It's absolutely crazy. But they were able to get Patty Mills. You know, the Warriors were able to get Carmelo Anthony, among others. And then, you know, the Golden State Warriors were like, hey, don't leave us behind. We're bringing in Andre Iguodala, Otto Porter Jr., and Nemanja Bjelica, who, look, I think Iguodala and Porter were very good signings. Bjelica is just an average player, but I still think a pretty good signing in my opinion. But again, Andre Iguodala is going to be able to come in so, you know, he'd be so good. He's going to be able to help out so much. Just veteran leadership. Like, imagine him, you know, mentoring Jonathan Kuminga. Realistically, in my opinion, the Warriors had a great free agency. They traded Eric Pascal, which, don't get me wrong, was a very good player for them. But hey, I think giving the minutes to Jonathan Kuminga will be more worth their while. Then they, of course, you know, let Kelly Oubre go. Look, they didn't get back anything for him at the time making this video. I believe he just signed in free agency normally, so they didn't exactly get back anything for him. And look, that doesn't really matter. Like, you pretty much, again, Kuminga kind of fulfills his role a little bit, but as well as you lose those 2 players, don't get me wrong, they're pretty valuable. Like, they're both some nice role players, but I'm pretty sure you would rather the 5 players that they just brought in 99.9% more times than you would rather these 2 players that they just lost. So, again, then bringing back Klay Thompson, I don't know if they make the playoffs. Look, in my opinion, they do. But that's only because I got a little bit of a soft spot for, you know, the Warriors now, because of all you Warriors fans that watch my channel. even though, like, this is how unbiased I am. I've got a soft spot for the Warriors, and I'm literally a Cleveland Cavaliers fan that should probably hate the Warriors after they kind of, you know, I won't say cheated us, I'll say Kevin Durant more. You know, look, this is a whole controversial thing. I guess it's more that I don't like Kevin Durant than I don't like Golden State. So, you know what, Warriors fans, I'm on your side. I'm hoping you guys can make the playoffs this season. Will they? Who knows? Klay Thompson, I guess, will matter on how he comes back, of course. They're a much better team, in my opinion. But also, so many other teams got a whole lot better. Especially in the East, not so much in the West. But, again, it'll be really interesting to see how this, of course, all does unfold. But of course, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for all the latest NBA news and NBA content. Of course, don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel, EmmaIRO/vlog channels, which I'll all be linking in the description down below. And of course, don't forget to subscribe check out my Spotify, rather, you know, check out my podcast, which I'll all be linking them all in the description down below as well. But as also, you know, don't forget just to comment your thoughts and opinions. I would really, really like to know what you guys all think about all this. Was Andre Iguodala a good signing? Let me know down below. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.